Good afternoon, fellas. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Savannah, can you wave hi to everybody? You wave hi? Hi! Oh, she loves seeing herself in the camera. That's not a good sign for me when I get older. Anyways, guys, hopefully everybody had a good holiday. I know it's been a week, so I'm a little bit late with this video, but hopefully I had a good one. I did. That Texans game almost gave me a heart attack, but it's all good because it was a win. So we are down to the last week before the playoffs. The very last week, only two teams have clinched playoff spots. That would be Devil Dog and the Buffaloes, who actually play each other this week. Everybody else, other than Bacon Cakes, can still make the playoffs. So we have two spots clinched, only one person eliminated. So the other 7 teams are fighting for their playoff lives this week. We got a lot of big matchups. I know between me and Bama playing each other this week, whoever wins makes the playoffs. Loser most likely is out. We have a few matchups like that this week. Same, I believe, with Ball in the Game and Matt, which is what's your new name? Broby1 Kenobi. So a lot of huge matchups this week, guys. So 4 playoff spots up for grabs. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Last week, for the first time, I went 4-0 in my predictions. So that puts me at 28-20. So finally a respectable record. And this is the last week of, well, I'll probably do playoff predictions as well. So we have 4 matchups right here. First one, we have Broby1 Kenobi versus Will. Now, I wrote down my predictions yesterday, but did not obviously do the video. But I gave Matt a lot of heat for sitting Drew Brees. And I still think it was a terrible decision or logic, but it worked out really well because Drew Brees only had, I think, like 3 or 4 points, throwing 5 picks. That's pretty terrible. So, Matt, good call, not playing Drew Brees. Hope RG3 should get you more than 5 points. But I went to, before the last night's game, I'd already picked Will to win, so I'll stick with that and be honest. Still think Will can win, but definitely good call on sitting Drew Brees, Matt. But I'm going to pick Will to win on that. If that happens, I believe that would knock Matt out of the playoffs, and I believe Will would make the playoffs. I'm not sure. This league is so tight. It's going to come down to a few tiebreakers, I believe, as well. The next matchup we have is Discount Salsa Time versus Bacon Cakes. Bacon Cakes is the only team eliminated from the playoffs, but definitely could be a spoiler this week because I believe if he beats Discount Salsa Time, it may knock him out of the playoffs. So in this matchup, I'm actually going to go with Bacon Cakes to pull off the upset, and we'll see what happens with that one. Next, we have Jim Terrific versus ACL Rehab Center. Me and ACL tied last week. Very interesting. I was not happy with Lawrence Tynes there in the Sunday night game, but it is what it is. In that one, very close matchup, but I'm going to go with ACL Rehab Center. Last one, Buffaloes and Devil Dog, has no playoff implications, I think, except for going after the first seed because they both clinched first-round byes. I'm going to go ahead and go with Buffaloes, but either way, it doesn't matter to them, but I'll go ahead and pick the Buffaloes. So, a great Week 13. I know if you're like me, I will be glued to my computer and the TV to see if I can make the playoffs. Be talking lots of trash to Bama if I win or even during the games, but good luck to all, guys. It's been a tight league all year, and we shall see what happens. So, holla at you later, fellas, and peace.